Hi everybody! Today we're going to continue Storm of the Night, and we're also going to be talking about adjectives again. Quick review before we read. An adjective are words that describe, okay? So it could be what something sounds like, what something smells like, a feeling, a color, or what something tastes like. And you guys did excellent with the hot chocolate worksheet. A lot of you told me it smells chocolatey and it sounds loud when I boil the water for the hot chocolate, and it feels hot. I think someone said that their cup that they were holding felt smooth. That's a great adjective. And the color, it's brown like chocolate, and it tasted chocolatey. It also tasted hot. Those are all great adjectives. So I want you to remember an adjective and what it means while we read today. All right, so we're in the middle of a storm and they're watching outside. The rain, driving hard against the back of the house, was scarcely sprinkling here, but it whooped windily through the great beech tree on the lawn, brandishing branches, tearing off twigs. It drenched the bushes, splashed in the bird bath, clattered on the tin roof like a million tacks. Grandfather and Thomas sat on the swing, creaking back and forth, as thunder boomed and lightning stabbed across the sky. Ringo's fur rose, and he turned his head from side to side, his eyes wide and wild in the flashes that lit up in the night. So Ringo sounds a little bit scared. The air smelled peppery and gardeny and new. That's funny, said Thomas. I can smell better in the dark, too. Let's stop there for a second and think about adjectives from this page. Let's do this one together. What is an adjective that describes the air? And they gave us 3 good adjectives here. It says the air smelled, so it's going to describe what it smelled like. Peppery, kind of like pepper, if you know what pepper smells like. Gardeny, so a garden has flowers, so maybe it smells like fresh, like flowers. The air smelled peppery and fresh and new. Try to imagine what that smells like a new book or a new car. That new smell. So I'm going to pick one of those. I like the word gardeny. Gardeny. The air smells gardeny. It describes the air. Now what I want you guys to try on your own is, what is an adjective that describes Ringo's eyes? So Ringo got really scared of the thunder, right? His fur rose up and his head was turning from side to side. His eyes, what's the word to describe his eyes? There's 2 of them. Pick one of them. Okay, let's keep going. Thomas thought Grandfather answered, but he couldn't hear, as just then a bolt of lightning cracked into the big beech tree. It ripped off a mighty bough which crashed to the ground. This was too much for Ringo. He leaped onto Thomas's lap and shivered there. So how's poor Ringo feeling? Poor kitty. Jumping up into his owner's lap. He's really scared. Poor boy, said Thomas. He's frightened. I had a dog when I was a boy, said Grandfather. He was so scared of storms that I had to hide under the bed with him when one came. He was afraid even to be frightened alone. I'm not afraid of anything, Thomas said, holding his cat close. Not many people can say that, said Grandfather. Then he added, well, I suppose anybody could say that. I'm not afraid of thunderstorms like Ringo and your dog. What was his name? Melvin. That's not a good name for a dog, Thomas said. I thought it was, Grandfather said calmly. He was my dog. I like cats, said Thomas. I want to own a tiger. Not while you're living with me, said Grandfather. Okay, Thomas said. Is there a story about Melvin? There is. One very good one. Tell it, Thomas commanded. Please, I mean. So we're going to hear the rest of the story tomorrow. And for now, the last question I want you to answer, look at that word tiger. Thomas said, I want a tiger. And you guys know what a tiger looks like, right? So what is an adjective that describes a tiger? And here's some hints. You can tell me what color a tiger is, What does a tiger look like? And what does a tiger sound like? Just pick one. So you have this question to do and this question. And tomorrow we're going to finish the story and you're going to hear about Grandfather and his dog. Okay? Have a great day, everybody.